why they're all lined up here. Bureau of Indian Affairs, USDA. Oh, this doesn't look good. I don't know, they're fighting a fire, or oh, looks like they're in there. Huh. We are on a road that actually goes right into Montana, and my husband was down, this is our road, was down here the other day, and said he smelled smoke and ran into some of the guys, and said there was a forest fire somewhere back here going. Okay, so this is a creek that is actually down the road from where we live, and this is usually a raging river, and you can see it is really like down to a trickle, and this is the problem with the heat that we're having. It is just drying up. Beautiful spot, as you can see. Pan over here. We have the trucks down the road, and there's Starry Hilder's husband. Really, if I could show video of how much water this area has, it's just, I mean, it rages, and it's pretty sad. So we're kind of in dire straits here with the dry and heat and the lack of water. So I'm just panning now, giving you guys an idea of what our countryside is looking like out here. The crews are right down the road. Obviously I don't see any fires burning, but this is what you're dealing with. Thick pine, and it goes for miles and miles and miles. We've got a larch out here. We've got different types of pine. I'm not sure, all yellow pine, red pine. So it is thick. So when something ignites, it's going to go up like a matchstick. So we're going to go back up here where the crews are. Well, here are all the trucks that are down the road that we had a containable fire that these firefighters came out to fight. Apparently it was on a shelf, and they got it contained. And where they're at right now is down on that shelf, making sure that it is completely 100% put out. But you can see, I'm just kind of panning all these vehicles here. They come from all over the place. We had, this is a fire management from over in Michigan. We've got the Indian bureaus that come out here to fight, and they're right on it. The guy said the other day that what they have been doing is flying to spot the fires out here, and we didn't even know this. See, they came down here. We didn't even know there was a road here. There's just been so much traffic. They created this little footpath, so there's been a lot of guys coming back here. But look at this. They've got their hose out here. This is probably how they got the water down here. I'm just gonna walk. I don't want to get in trouble. But I can smell the smoke. Oh yeah, I can smell it. And luckily, like I said, the temperature has gone down, but I'm just going to walk down here and see. I definitely want to stay at a respectful distance, but God bless these firefighters for coming out here and doing this. Wow, I've never seen a hose go for this long. It's long. I mean, I'm walking here and it's a long hose, so it's kind of interesting that I'm like, well, how do they fight these fires when they get back here? I've seen the helicopters go back and forth, dropping their retardant in the water from which they get from the Kootenai River, but I didn't know they had hoses this long. Okay, so I'm heading back. As we're heading home down the road from the fire that we just showed you, I just wanted to show you guys. Whoo! Look at that. This is they just put this up. This is in our backyard. This is grizzly bear habitat. We have these all over. There are grizzlies and black bears around, and they do warn people when they come out here, because this really is true wilderness. There are no stop signs here. There are no flashing lights or yeah. So just thought I'd share with you guys real quickly. Don't have my pistol today. Don't carry it. The speed is in the legs. We just gotta pedal fast, right? No need for a pistol. All right, and then we got to show you guys one more thing. Okay, so you can see how serious it is out here. This is right down the road, and they just posted the notice of stage 2 fire restrictions. The Bureau of Land Management put these up, and it is getting pretty serious here, and especially even just down our road. But some of the fire restrictions, I mean, it's just amazing. You know, obviously no campfires, camp stoves, smoking. If you're a smoker, you're supposed to be in an enclosed vehicle or building. A designated recreation site. You've got to be stopped. You got to be at least 3 feet in diameter, enclosed. I mean, it's insane. Even operating ATVs and UTVs and pickups is being prohibited during certain times. Chainsawing and bucking and skidding. We were, you know, this is the time when you start looking for firewood. That's always on our mind, and they're even restricting that from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. And after you cut down a tree out here, I think it says you have to stay at that site for at least 1 hour after you cut that down. So I mean, it's really very serious with the fires. But I just thought I'd stop and show you guys. This just went up the other day, right down the road from us.
But,
where are you guys
we're
from?
out of New Mexico.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You guys
New
come all the way
Mexico.
from New
Yeah,
Mexico?
yeah.
Really?
So what did they? Our guys are like volunteers, and then they call you up and say there's fires out, and
With the Forest Service, so we get
okay.
Yeah, we're full-time jobs, and
All right, and that's what
fire
you.
danger back home right now. So
Right.
they brought us out to this
I
forest.
see.
And
Oh,
usually
nice.
we have the people over there.
Right.
It's a lot drier, but
Right.
this year's a rare year, and we got a bunch of rain. Early Saturday morning, they sent us up here to see this fire to look for it.
Oh, really?
So we came in, found it. got
Now,
to work.
how do you find it?
Just smelling, looking around, trying to get to some high points.
Yeah.
And then we have planes and
Okay.
that fly around. And
So the
Wow.
other fellow said too, there was another fire over across the creek somewhere.
yeah.
Is that one contained?
That
Yeah,
was,
it was like
20 by 20 feet.
Oh, it's relatively
Huh.
small. Okay.
Wow. We got to go in there. How do you put it out?
Well,
I mean, what do you do? I don't know. Do you just? I saw the hose. Obviously, you got water down there. But what else do you guys do?
The last step, we'll go in with
Okay.
chainsaws and hand tools and clear the brush and make a line around it,
Okay.
the barrier. Just then the idea is to stop the fire from having fuel to burn. It gets to that point where there's a space like from me to the ditch there down to mineral soil and it doesn't have anything to burn.
Ah, okay.
So when you went in on this particular fire, I mean, like what kind of blazage was
Yeah.
going on?
Actually, it was pretty low,
Yeah, it was-
low intensity because it just rained.
Oh, okay, I see. I see.
Oh, wow. So we were pretty lucky.
Because I see, you know, you talk about the snags and blowdowns, and I'm thinking the fire, you know, the ones I've seen, it's like when that stuff gets going up in that stuff, it's pretty much get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And so in a fire like this, was there a lot of smoke that you had to contend with, or was it just a lot of heat and flames?
This one didn't have a lot of smoke or flames. I mean,
Okay.
the flame lengths were maybe 6 inches or so.
Okay.
We have been to some fires where the flame lengths are 200 feet high.
Yeah.
So as we're walking down this main trail, you can actually smell like the remnants of a campfire. And look at this. This is we just started peeking through the woods here, and this is oh wow. Look at this. They said the crew said that this was a low fire. It was very close to the ground, and luckily it didn't go up. A lot of these fires will catch, but oh, look at this. Yep. Oh yeah, there's, wow. What a spot.
And they said, when we were talking to the guy, he said they actually get on their hands and knees and they feel
Yeah.
with their hands, and they have to root up the whole
The whole area.
area.
Yeah, they said 1 ember, that's all it takes. And they said they scoured this for a long time. Yeah, they were in here pretty late when we were on our bikes coming back. There was still a truck here. Look at all this. All the shelf is burnt up here. Huh. And boy, were they lucky, because look at this down here. Look how steep that is down there. Over there a little bit. So we found the trench that they dug actually by hand. They said they had to establish a perimeter around the fire, and they hand trench it, because here's the fire. I mean, right there it is. And then what they do is, you can see where they just cut this all back, and they hand trench this. It's a lot of work. They're cutting all these trees, and they're hand trenching. They're going through here. And look at that. That's all burnt down there. And here's their trench. This fire. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that looks like it was the main.
Oh, this is, yeah. That is black down there, people. I don't know if you can see that, but that is an ash pile down there. I'm going to try to zoom in. Wow. Look at that. Wow. This may have been where the lightning had struck. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that is just ash. It's like a big charcoal grill. And see, and then here comes the trench. Look at this. And then, oh wow. They trenched it. Look at this. Look how steep this is. Look at this trench. Oh yeah. We're going to go right into the center here and show you guys. And you can see, wow. Oh, it's actually kind of spooky. Wow, look at this, how they trenched all this out. And look at the dust. That is incredible. Yeah, that is some dry stuff. Look at that in there. It's kind of like being on Mars. And this just goes down and down. Wow. Hun, this trench goes, you should see where this goes. This just keeps on going and keeps on going. All the way down to that bottom. I'm almost sliding all the way down here. I don't know how these firefighters did this. And can you imagine, they had a fire going when they trenched all of this. This is one big mountain gulch. Look at that. Oh man. Oh, and look at this. Hey hon, right on the bottom of this, there's water. I'm going to see if I can get down there. Wish me luck. Oh man, this is, oh look at spring. Oh my gosh. I'm like, we're like sliding down sideways. I don't know how they did this. This is insane. Look at this. Oh, come on, Mario. Oh. Wow, that is incredible. They had to have, well, I'm sure they had all their gear. Wow. Whew, I'm creating a big dust hazard. Oh, and you can feel it's much cooler down here. Much cooler. They had a spring, they said, where they got their water. So the Lord blessed them at least with a spring. And, oh, look at this dog. He knows where the water. You know where the water is, spring. There you go. Oh, there you go, honey. There you go. He gets right in it. Oh, wow. So look at that, where I just came down from. That is some wicked, wicked stuff. And they were so lucky. And it looks like not on this side, but just on up that way. So I'm gonna jump right in and get myself. Wow, incredible. Okay, so here's Starry Hilder right in right in the fire zone here, and boy, we were really blessed. I mean, if this is where that lightning strike really was. This, as you can see, is some horrendously steep. Man, this is some steep country. So you kind of get an idea. I know you guys watch a lot of my videos, but when you really actually see the terrain that we have to deal with out here, it's pretty harsh. It is pretty harsh. So that's the terrain right there. So this is the sacrifice Starry Hilder does to get you guys a good video, because this is some steep stuff trying to climb out of here. Oh man, I'm definitely on my hands and knees here grabbing these roots. So firefighters did a good job, and this is where it pays to be in shape, because what goes down must come up. Wow, that was a climb. Okay, so we made it out, the big climb, and look at this. Wow. I mean, there's dust. You can see, look at that. Look at, I am just covered with dirt. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. I'm always covered with dirt and food stains and chicken poop and all that stuff. So, but the fire is out. That's the important thing. And God bless you guys again for coming along and sending your prayers and your comments. What an awesome YouTube family you guys are. I mean, it makes me feel so good. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update. We are safe. This was right down the road from where we live, so it was pretty scary, but the crews did a really good job, and we're so happy. We're so happy and we're so blessed. God is good. Praise Jesus. All right, guys, hopefully we're not going to have any more updates, because I'm praying that all the fires are done and over with. We've got better weather now. The temps are coming down. There's been a little bit of sprinkling of rain, not so much in our homestead, but we see little spots as we go along. So hopefully that will continue. All right. That's it. That's the homestead update. So again, thanks guys for coming along. We really appreciate it. All right. Good night, guys.